Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon in Virgo reading for my dearest Capricorns. Now Capricorns, the new moon in Virgo isn't until the 2nd of September, but I am doing this at the very beginning of Virgo season. And this is the second eclipse season of the calendar year, and we're going to experience the first eclipse in Pisces after 9 years. That's going to be the full moon lunar eclipse that's coming up shortly. Now, this season is inviting us to renew our daily habits and look at our relationships to work and service. It's also a reminder to cultivate discernment and an opportunity to commit to taking care of ourselves and our health in new ways. It also is an opportunity to reflect on what service means to us, on how we aspire to be of service, and on whether our daily decisions are in alignment with that or not. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Capricorns out there for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages, advice, and guidance, please, for my Capricorns for their highest and greatest good for Virgo season. All right, we have the void. Okay, number one. Ooh, some of my Capricorns here, you've been going through it, maybe going through a very dark period. We have pleasure. Some of you may have lost yourselves in pleasure, maybe a little bit of an addiction energy here, but not for all of you. And we also see the masculine, beautiful. So setting boundaries, stepping up, standing in your power. Capricorn by nature is a very masculine sign, which of course does not mean that you're male by any means. But you know, Capricorns, you're the father energy of the zodiac. And some of you, you're about to experience a major shift. Some of you are going to be prioritizing pleasure after a bit of a dark period, after a period of healing. Maybe even you've been in mourning. Some of you, my heart goes out to you. And self-reflection. So yeah, I feel like the self-reflection and the energy of the void here for my Capricorns is telling me that you've been in it. You've been in a very dark period, but this very dark period has been kind of like hermit energy, which again is represented by Virgo season, where you have been able to do a lot of self-reflection and really get clear on your priorities. Okay, so let's see, why do we have this energy here with the void? Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, the Eight of Wands. Okay, you're manifesting something. But a lot of my Capricorns, you may not have been able to see that, or maybe it wasn't coming in when you wanted or how you wanted. So I feel like there's a little bit of an energy here of feeling dejected or bereft or depressed here. Because there's something here that you've been wanting to make happen, and it's like you're not seeing signs of it. Yeah, there's pleasure energy. You need to be patient because there's something here that's going to bring you a lot of pleasure, bring you a lot of joy. We have double eights coming through here. So some of you, you're working with Lionsgate energy still. Okay, so like you're really manifesting something here, but I feel like there's a little bit of an energy with this void of like giving up hope or faith, or you weren't seeing any sort of results. And some of you, you know, again, this is a reminder of that very old saying, if you want to see different results, you have to do things differently. And we see the masculine and strength energy, Leo energy, but look at you, Capricorn, you are stepping up to the plate. You're stepping into your power. Again, this very strong divine masculine energy and Leo energy, where there's a will, there's a way. You've been actually just building up your strength and courage because you're going to need it, because a lot is going to start happening very quickly. It's something that you've been planning for, but you know, sometimes when it falls into your lap or it shows up after a long period of wanting it, you kind of feel like, oh shit, right? Here it is. Now I've got to act. I've got to put my money where my mouth is. But I'm seeing that my Capricorns, you are more than prepared with this strength card. And you get the Three of Coins coming through here. Everything's working out despite what it might look like. Okay, and I feel there's been this deep period of, and even a dark period of self-reflection here, Capricorn, where you might be doubting that, but Spirit's saying don't, because what you've been planning for, what you've been trying to manifest is certainly on its way in. Now, it may be in the form of a Leo person. It may be happening or maybe you have, maybe you have Leo in your chart. It may be something that you started or have been putting a lot of thought into during Leo season. And remember, we are still in Mercury retrograde. And so a lot of you, this is this Mercury retrograde energy where things seem to go sideways, or whatever you tried to do, it didn't seem to work, or there were obstacles put up. So we have the Eight of Wands here. And the Tower. Wow, there's going to be an unexpected shift, a new opportunity. There's something here that you're giving up on, or you're thinking about giving up on, Capricorn. And out of the blue, boom, there's going to be a whole lot of work to do. Because I think something's taking too long, or at least it feels like it's taking too long. But when it shows up, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is. And I don't see that being a problem. Okay. So I would just get ready for success here. All right. Because it's coming. The Eight of Pentacles tells me that your daily routines are going to shift. What you've been planning for, what you've been hoping for, what you've been praying for, what you've been working towards. There's this energy of pleasure. Look at her heart chakra's open. She's almost in the full position as well, like taking that leap of faith off of a cliff here. Because you're open for this. You're about to receive a lot of abundance here. And abundance can be, it can be anything, right? It can be the house that you wanted. It could be the ideal job. It can be a lot of money. It can be the right partner or lover. So things are about to shift for you. Say goodbye to the same old here, Capricorn. The Nine of Wands, you are going to, I'm getting here with this void energy, and my guides showed me an image, which I didn't tell you, but I need to tell you now. They were showing me this void energy being a cat curled up. You know how cats need to sleep a lot? And they are like God's perfect killing machine, but the irony is that they're only like 8 pounds. But they need to sleep a lot because they use every single muscle and nerve and tendon in their bodies like one to pounce, and they can do and achieve incredible things. Well, that's you here. But I feel like the Nine of Wands, like you may have been deliberately put on hold. You may have even been brought to your knees, but you still have a lot of fight in you. And I'm seeing that you're going to need to rest up and build up that strength and courage, because what's coming to you, you're going to have to act on. And I feel like it's going to be a lot happening at once. Some of you, it's not just a new job. It may be a new job and a new partner. It may be a new house and a new job and a new partner. It may be a new baby, a new job and a new house. It could be like so many different things coming through here for you. I'm seeing a dump truck load of blessings here for you. Yeah, and I'm just seeing things have been on hold for a reason, because there's something here that you are meant to do differently. And I do think you're going to make one little tweak here or there, and boom, you know what they're showing me? They're showing me the slot machine spitting out coins, faster than you could say your name, right? And so I feel like there's this major energy of blossoming abundance here for you, but it's going to come in really unexpectedly, almost like when you're giving up on it. And I actually think it's more than one thing. I think it's going to be a major paradigm shift. Some of you, it's a move to another city, state, or country, and also a lot more money. Okay, some of you, it may be a pregnancy here is what I'm getting. And I do feel too, some of you, you may have experienced disappointments or some sort of blockage or some sort of loss even. All right, my heart goes out to you for those of you who are mourning or who have experienced loss. But Spirit's saying you're building up. This has all been building you up for this moment. All right, with the Strength card, you have it in you. Where there's a will, there's a way. And Capricorns, you certainly are one of the most hardworking signs in the zodiac. But you're also that masculine energy, the embodiment of that strength and that power. Again, whether you're male or female or however you might identify. Hanged Man energy. Yep, things have been on hold, but I also feel you've had a crown chakra upgrade. You've had an enlightenment. Some of you, you've lost some coin, but you're about to get it back. Okay, everything's working out exactly the way it's supposed to. And we've got lots of Pisces energy. So expect around the time of this Pisces full moon that you're going to have wish fulfillment come pouring in. And I'm telling you, it's a dump truck load of blessings here. More Pisces energy, and it is a lunar eclipse, so I am reading the moon in reverse as lunar eclipse energy. This Pisces full moon, lunar eclipse, is going to put you on the right path, or show you that you've kind of been on the right path all along. There may have you may have required some tweaks here and there to see things differently, to upend things, to do things a little bit differently. But this has been a period of rest, even if it's been frustrating upgrading and a period of self-reflection that's preparing you to take action and call in this insane amount of blessings and abundance here. So when it comes to work, career, and finances for my Capricorns, please, you're going to see the path forward. And again, I feel like you're just going to have a lot to do, like a lot happening really fast, but you're going to make it look easy. You're going to handle it with grace and ease, my dear Capricorns. Okay, let's see. When it comes to work, career, or finance, what do my Capricorns need to know? All right, honest work. So it's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. But again, I feel like you've been in this process. A lot of my Capricorns, those of you looking for a new job, you could be bartending on the side. You could be waitressing. You could be driving for Uber. You could be doing, whatever it is, something that's sort of like an interim position. And I'm not knocking any of those careers or any of those jobs by any way, shape, or form. But if you're not passionate about it and you're just doing it, whatever you're doing to pay the bills, that is about to change. There's going to be a major, major upgrade here for you when it comes to career and work. And we have expression. And some of you, it has to do with creativity. So you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. But more so, I just feel like you are, some of you, you're going to be putting in your 2 weeks here. Some of you, there might not even be time for that. Okay, so just be aware of that. I always recommend do things above board, don't leave anyone hanging or what have you. But again, if there's an opportunity of a lifetime here, Capricorn, you got to jump on it. Okay. Yep. And here it is. That's what Spirit's saying with this energy of opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do for it. Just do for it. My goodness. Just do for it. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh. Okay. Just do it. Do it for yourself. Just go for it. Oh my goodness. Mercury retrograde is really doing a number on me. I got cocky, I have to say, about a couple days ago. I was like, this Mercury retrograde's not so bad. If I could write, I don't even think I could, on one sheet of paper, I could write down all the mistakes I've made due to Mercury retrograde. My goodness. And that's just one of them. But anyway, just go for it. And you know what I'm hearing here? Work brings more work. And a lot of my Capricorns, you've been in that mindset, but you're starting to be like, is that really true? Is this really going to happen? Guess what? It is happening. Let's celebrate together. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, mask energy. When it comes to love and relationships, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Some of you, maybe that's what you were dealing with. You were dealing with a tricky energy. But I also feel too, you're going to release that. I'm definitely looking at this divine masculine energy. We have the strength card, you being bold and confident and setting boundaries. Anybody who's hanging around in your energy that isn't serious, they better watch out. I think they're going to get cut out is what I'm seeing. But I'm also seeing here too, some of you with this void energy in the mask, I think you've got somebody here who's probably hanging around you who is going to make you an offer. So a lot of you, this is definitely a sign that there's a secret admirer around you. And again, it might come in like threes, right? Like you might get a new job, have to move, and then in your neighborhood or in your new job, you've got somebody there that is, your person. Okay, so just be aware of that. And yeah, a lot of you will end up in a higher level of commitment here. But some of you, you're just ending things with, tricky energy, manipulative energy. I love the sunspots coming through on this, on the desk for my dear Capricorns. It's quite beautiful. A lot of you, you're going to meet somebody through a new job is what I'm getting. Now, for others of you, you are going to end up in a higher level of commitment. And it looks like you've put in the work. You're probably vetting people. I feel like you're being extremely discerning, Capricorn. We see this energy of interrogation. Some of you are, interrogating, doing background checks on whomever comes your way because you're just determined not to get burned again. But I do see that you have a long-term connection coming towards you. Now, obviously, it could be a healing of a particular connection, maybe where there was distance, because I do see that there's potentially a move here, Capricorn, with the Tower. And maybe you felt that move was blocked. Maybe your person didn't get the job near you, so they couldn't move towards you, or you didn't get the job near them, so like things were put on hold. So again, trust the messages and how they resonate with your particular situation. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing you getting rid of any sort of tricky energy or anybody that was keeping you single or keeping you in a gray area. And I'm seeing you moving towards, very powerfully, towards a wish fulfillment, a higher level of commitment here with somebody that maybe you possibly work with, but it's also about two people who are really willing to put in the work in this connection and make it happen. All right, so it's really awesome energy. Now, let's see, what are the blessings coming towards my Capricorns in Virgo season? What are the blessings coming towards my Capricorns in Virgo season, please? We got all tied up coming out in reverse. Yep, you're freeing yourself. There's some big changes. 23 breaks down to a 5, Capricorn. Big changes. You're freeing yourself up here. You're getting unstuck. Yes, I love this for you. And we see the sun. More Leo energy. There's something coming in that's going to make you so happy. This is number 1 in the energy oracle, and it wanted to come out in reverse, so it's like you're not going to see it coming. It's going to bring you so much happiness, growth, joy, and expansion. And again, it feels like it's more than one thing. Like some of you, it's a relationship, but it's also a relationship and a job and a move. I just keep hearing that. There may have been financial constraints here. They're going to be released, Capricorn. They're going to be released. Some of you, again, you might not have gotten the job in the place that you wanted to move to so you could be near your partner. Guess what? An even better one is coming in. Like that's the type of energy of this reading. All right. Again, that's a specific message, so it's not going to be for all of you, but it's something like that. All right. Golden opportunities coming your way. Get ready to walk through this door and get ready for a lot to happen real fast. You're going to have to be on your game, Capricorn, but Spirit's showing me in this reading, you absolutely already are, or you're ready for this. You're prepared for this. All right, let's wrap up this reading with an angel number and a mantra for my Capricorns. Number 9, I am compassionate. So it's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. And is that not this energy of the Virgo full moon and the lunar eclipse in Pisces, taking a look at our relationship to work and to service? So your compassion is what makes you shine. It may also be what sets you apart in like a job interview, for example, or maybe even what makes somebody fall in love with you here. And Spirit saying, I am observant. So we see this Pisces energy coming through in this reading with the 9 of Cups, but also the Hanged Man. Angels ask you for your attention. Open your eyes, listen and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. So definitely take a look at all the details here, Capricorn. We are still in Mercury retrograde, so it's important that you reread things. You look at the fine print. You communicate with intention. You make sure you're on the same page with other people, but look at all the details. And I think you're already doing that, but don't forget, because there's a lot going to be happening all at once. So try to avoid any mistakes, okay? So I'm going to leave it here, Capricorns. Beautiful energy. If these messages resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, my dear Capricorns. Take care.